So welcome to Untangled, where we untangle Christianity from theology, religion, and colonization. Today, we're untangling the idea of God being jealous. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons that we know God is not jealous. And the first one comes from our understanding of the word Qanna. The word that's translated as jealous God all throughout the Old Testament is the word Qanna. Exodus 34:14. You should not serve any other gods because your God is a Qanna God. The unique thing about the word, though, is that it's only ever used for God. So no one else has ever felt it. So in essence, no one knows what it really means because no one else has ever felt it. The only person who's ever felt it is God. And so we know actually that it can't be the word jealous because human beings have felt jealousy, but no one has ever felt Qanna. So how do we begin to think of it as jealous? Well, there is a shorter version of the word Qanna that it is used as jealous when applied to humans. So we then said, well, if there's a longer version, it means the same thing for God. To say that the way that God feels jealousy and the way that human beings feel jealousy is the same is the reason that Isaiah 55:8-9 says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. In other words, we can't just say because another word looks like it for humans that it also means God is jealous. So number one, the word Qanna, we don't know what it means, but we know it doesn't mean jealousy because human beings have felt jealousy before and no one has ever felt Qanna. Here's argument number 2. When you look at the word Qanna and its usage throughout the Old Testament, it often appears with 2 spellings, Qanna and Qanno. Either time, it's always only used in reference to God. But there is a use of Qanno that doesn't seem to fit with all the other uses of the word Qanna. And so from this, we can understand that that's probably not the intention of the use of the word. The key verse here is Nahum chapter 1, verse 2. In it, it says God is going to avenge because he is a Qanno God. The word Qanno here doesn't fit jealousy. The book of Nahum was written about the Ninevites and the Assyrians, and God was saying, I'm going to get you because you've been abusing the children of Israel. Well, jealousy doesn't lead you to actually get people who are abusing your children. But you know what does? Protective. I'm going to avenge because I'm a protective God. Qanno is better understood as protective. A protective God would go get people who've been abusing his children, just like a dad would. So let's put the word protective back in all of the uses of the word Qanna. You should not serve any other gods because I'm a protective God. I want to make sure that if you follow those other gods, you might find yourself going off track. Just like a dad might say, hey, don't go that way, because if you go that way, it's going to lead you down the wrong path. And so from here, we can understand that when you actually take the word Qanna and apply it in all the uses, it doesn't actually fit as jealous, but it does fit better as protective. Argument number 3. If God is a jealous God, we believe as Christians that Jesus was fully God in the flesh. That would mean that when Jesus was here on earth, everything that God feels should be shown in Jesus's life. And when you look, you don't see Jesus do anything that looks like jealousy. In fact, Jesus lived in a time of great religious pluralism, and not once do you hear him mention any other gods. I take that back. He does one time, but that God didn't even have a temple. But that's another video.